Hold on.
Coach, we can hear you. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I just got to get the volume right. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, no problem.
There we go. How's that?
That's perfect. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Good.
Okay, Coach, welcome to the room. Let's go ahead and get started with Anthony Dasher and then Chip Towers.
Okay.
Hey, Coach. Jackson was just saying a while ago that the players had a players-only meeting, I guess, to discuss some things that have been going on. I guess as a coach, you like it when the players take that kind of initiative, and what purpose you think it can serve?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Player-driven meetings. Yeah, and I didn't know about that till later in the night. But I think that stuff is great. I mean, these guys want to win. The bottom line with this team, I mean, obviously everybody knows the story. I mean, we don't have a starter returning. We lose our leading returning scorer in PJ. We got 10 new players. We just have to learn how to win. I mean, the hard work, the time they put in, the attitudes that they have, it's all there. We just got to learn how to win. And we've had a very, very tough schedule. We played well enough the other day to win. We had some crucial turnovers at the end of the game, just like we've had some big mistakes. I shouldn't say big mistakes, but every mistake is big in the crux of a close game. But even in the Georgia Tech game, the Virginia game, the Cincinnati game, you know, when we don't get the rebound at the free throw and we're down 3 with 23 seconds to go, there's those little things. And our margin for error is not great right now. But when it comes to the level of play, and again, it's not an excuse, it's a fact. We haven't been healthy. And I think we all underestimated how unhealthy a couple of guys were the other day. And on one side, I give them credit for trying to play through it, but it's not injury situations as much as just the health that everybody's been dealing with. And we're still sitting there with that right now. But when it comes to when it comes to desire, it's really, really important. And I think when you have a team like this with really so few guys returning, it's so important that not only is there 1 or 2 leaders, but there's some collective voices. And I think that's really, really important. And that's the stuff that's going to serve us as we go through this long season. I mean, it's still a very, very early in this whole process, early in this season, and it's a very long year. And I think as guys continue to grow and get better in every game, we can turn around and look at somebody is doing something that they weren't doing before. And when we use different measuring sticks, whether it's the first game at Charlotte, whether it's the first game of the year, we just don't have the wins right now to show it. But as far as the improvement, I think we definitely feel like we're getting better. And I think the things that we're not doing as well are correctable.
Yeah, Coach. I noticed Christian Wright was in the starting lineup in this last game. He's an Atlanta kid. Just wondering if that was a function of trying to adjust the lineup and see if you could find some things, or is this kid just deserve to get it out there and start?
Both. I think it's both. You know, we've started different guys at the 2. I think it's really important that we get great energy defensively to start the game. And it's really, really important that the ball moves at a high level to start the game. And Christian Wright provides both of those things. And it's not to say that the other guys don't, but we've got to get the pressure turned up. Now, as Cario develops to be even more assertive and aggressive for longer stretches of time, and he becomes a better defender to go with there. Aaron is a fantastic defender. And even with the way Aaron was dealing with health the other day, I thought he defended at a really high level, and he always does. But we need that defensive aggressiveness. We need that pressure. We need Christian. Certainly in that situation, I wanted him comfortable starting. And it's just the decision that I made to invoke a little bit different defensive energy into the lineup.
Okay, let's go to Jack Leo and then Mark Weiser.
Hey, Coach, just a real quick question. You talked a little about, you said, we're just sitting there when you're talking about health, getting guys better. What exactly do you mean by that? Like, are you seeing improvement or still in the same spot?
I said about just sitting there? What?
Yeah, like we're just sitting there, like kind of in the same spot, I think is what you just said.
I don't remember saying it like that, but to help me again with what I said. Or like just rephrase the question. I don't remember saying it. I think we're getting better. I said we're dealing with some health issues right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's maybe I misspoke. But no, we've been dealing with some health issues since really the weekend right after Georgia Tech, and really actually going into Georgia Tech. But it's just been lingering, and some new things have resurfaced in that way. And we're just trying to get over it and get healthier. But I do think this team's improving, and I think their work ethic is strong. And I mean, it's like anything else. You deal with injuries, you deal with things during the year. And right now we're dealing with a little bit of sickness.
Tom, I'm not sure if you think Memphis is the best team that you'll have faced so far or not, but can you talk a little bit about the matchup, or what, from watching film, what concerns you, what was key to kind of,
Well, every team we play, that at some point, that's going to be the beauty of the schedule, because this schedule has been extremely difficult, to play Cincinnati, Georgia Tech, Virginia, Northwestern, and 4 of those 5, and then come back with Wofford, who I think is a NCAA tournament team. But we're trying to make sure that the schedule, the strength of schedule, all those things are really good. Memphis is absolutely relentless on the glass, and their defensive pressure is incredible. And they're very, very deep, and they put enormous pressure on the ball, and they come at you in waves with that. They can score a lot of different ways, but that offensive rebound is one of their best ways to score. So we've got to do a fantastic job of being on the glass. And again, this team, they might be leading the country in forcing turnovers. We got to be really good there. You can't give a team that athletic, that big, and that deep, those kind of live ball turnovers in the game, and not make up for that in another way. And we've got to be really, really good. We want to be on the attack. We want to be fast, but we've got to be able to recognize if we have something early, and if we don't, we got to keep the game going inside of that possession.
Okay, Coach Crean, thank you for your time, and
Sure.
good luck in tomorrow's game.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.